Well, I hope you'll take a breath with me. I am here in my sanctuary. If you don't know, I have a sanctuary called One People TO. Inviting the angels and ancestors, spirit guides, and higher selves, my angels and ancestors, spirit guides, and higher selves into this space for their love, guidance, and protection. As they always do, but let me call them in intentionally as we need to anytime we're working with the online ethers, with the internet, because those tendrils be reaching. I see what this bottom card is, the moon. Pisces makes me think about this upcoming Pisces full moon. I have to look at that when that is, but if we just had the Aquarius full moon on the 19th of August, then around the 19th of September, which is interesting. It's an interesting day for me personally. Of course, it's also the eve of the equinox, autumn, fall. So feels like our new lives are starting around then. I'm just feeling out what we're moving into. Yeah, so around the 19th, 20th, 21st, feels like we're finally going to be able to move through the next phase, into the next phase, the next chapter. I say finally for some people, but maybe it feels like too quick. You know whatever you've been working on, and what you haven't been working on, and I think that's probably really the point. Let me just quickly share with you a blessing that was gifted to the space by a community member. This bowl, not what's in it, but this bowl I should share. I'll share in some of the other videos, upcoming videos. The deliciousness of this energy. There's definitely going to be some heart activations happening with this bowl, and I'll share when I share the other ones, some practices that we will be doing with these bowls. But right now I have an aventurine, and crystal, and some cannabis because I just want to bless this bowl. And so we're bringing that energy in. Also some heart healing energy because this summer has felt like our heartbeats, which is also oftentimes our mother and our mother-child, parent-child, more specifically the mother though, mother-child relationship, and how that heartbeat is transformed through love, but also through the physicality of how we move through our own rhythms. And that's really dictated by our own heartbeat, which is original, unique, like a fingerprint. I was gonna say a footprint. Interesting. Footprint does mean we're moving forward, but anyway, so this summer, I think for a lot of people, I think probably for most people, if we really look into it, even if your mother has passed on, even if you don't have a great relationship with your mother, just thinking about motherhood and all of those ways in which we mother ourselves, mother other people. For example, how we mother ourselves comes up in how we nourish ourselves, how we eat, how we're eating, our eating practices. And for me, I can definitely say I have been feeling like, not embarrassed, but tender, sensitive about my weight. Even though, hello, I am me, I still look beautiful. But when you don't feel like you're yourself, it's uncomfortable. And you don't really want people to necessarily see you in your discomfort. And yet that is such an Aquarian thing, because we are aliens to this world. And wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, because we all have Aquarius somewhere, that would probably indicate that you feel like an alien in that area of your world and life. And so, yeah, just with this phase that we are in right now, which is really trying to bring us back to our own personal equilibrium. And that can't really be taught. A parent can teach us and guide us all other sorts of things. Hello. I'll take note of these cards, but let me just let you know that there's someone coming back that broke your heart. Could be, even if it's just energetic, but just letting you know, look, these are the top three cards. Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords. Interesting that Knight of Cups is right in between, so there could be a passage of 3 or 4 years. What's happened in that 3 or 4 years? And interesting, we have 4 of Cups and 10 of Cups. Those just popped out, but I'm going to put them back. So going from despondence and apathy to celebration. It makes me wonder too what's happened between April and what will happen and unfold between now and October. Okay, let's just get back on track. It's supposed to be short, not short. What is ever short with me? Yeah, so that mother energy. How are we grieving? Because there's a lot of grief that's coming up. Our relationship with and to motherhood, with our own mothers. What perfection looks like. And what love looks like, unconditional love. Something that we're all searching for and seeking and really deserve. Interesting that Knight of Cups comes out again, but this time it's with the Empress. I'm going to put it back because this is our outcome, so let me not, let's just discover together. So the song's coming out whenever, we never know. Here we are, 7 of Pentacles. All right, so what's 7 months from now? We are in the 8th month. I always think of January 13th, and that's March. We're growing. We're really excited. You should be. It's been a long journey. It has been. October will see you finally coming out of this cycle, particularly this last 10 years. Could be shorter, could be the last 10 months, but I'm sure for a lot of people I've been saying there's been pandemics before this pandemic, so, and that was on a personal level, that nobody knew the battles you were fighting. And I just realized I missed a card. So let me just pull. So one thing that comes up quite often, and I see it here, so I wrote a long time ago, I'm a writer, and I wrote a long time ago in my journal, when I was going through a hard time, that when we have a habit, and we cleanse or release or detox or fast or create space, we donate and go through things, it's important that we ritualize the way in which we invite things back into our space and check in with ourselves anytime something new comes in. And just because it makes us feel a certain way doesn't automatically mean or constitute that it's good for you. And so as you're making space, as things are getting cleared, be very discerning and not judgmental or critical. Be mindful of holding grace for others, but it is so important, especially right now, to keep in mind that the slopes are slippery. And so you want to test that dinghy, that floater, that boat, that yacht. You want to test before going out onto the water. You want to test the weight of that anchor before moving forward. And also, you have now been strengthened. You have been strengthened through all of this, through this process. Don't take people at their word, take people at their behavior. And the tide is turning. Things are moving forward. You deserve everything that's coming for you and to you. And as I say that, 11/11 just passed. You deserve everything that's coming for you. And that doesn't mean you have to accept everything. So be graceful in your receiving. Be loving. Listening to see if there's anything else. No, at least not right now. I'll see you again soon.